The Mesopotamians were one of the first astronomers and also known as timekeepers, responsible for keeping track of the yearly cycle of their agriculture and welfare.
The Egyptians used astronomy for practical purposes, but not much is known.
Stonehenge was built on Salisbury Plain in England. When the sun rose directly over the heelstone, the first rays shone into the center of the monument.
The Chinese recorded over 100 solar and 600 lunar eclipses in 2,600 years. This observation helped accurately determine the length of a year and how to use the solar eclipse cycle.
Thales was the first person to use the Little Dipper as navigation since it moves less over the night. He was also said to have predicted a solar eclipse.
Pythagoras adopted the idea of a sphere Earth, also thought about the planets moving around in a circular pattern.
The Babylonians repeatedly determined the dates of various configurations of the sun, the earth, and the planets.
Aristotle believed Exodus theory but modified it to have more spheres, also support a theory that things fall into the center of the earth.
Aristarchus showed it's possible to use geometry to find the distance to the moon. It required finding the angular diameter and its linear diameter.
Eratosthenes used geometry to calculate the size of the Earth. His method was sound and his astronomical measurements were accurate.
In 134 BC, Hipparchus discovered a new star. Hipparchus discovered precision when he compared his measurement to Greek astronomers.
Mayans believed that the celestial events were indicative of communications with gods. The moon, sun, Venus were very important to the Mayans.
Best known as an astronomer, he wrote a book on geometry.
Arabs built their work on Greek and Indian references.
Copernicus thought everything rotated around the earth.
Broad determined comets are actually further from Earth than the moon.
Galileo constructed the first known telescope, discovered that the moon, shining with reflected light, had an uneven mountainous surface, and that the Milky Way was made up of numerous stars.
Kepler believed that the planets orbit the sun and the line joining the sun and the planet sweep through equal areas in an equal amount of time.
Newton says that something in motion stays in motion. There is an equal and opposite reaction for every reaction, and the greater the mass, the greater force needed.
Edmund Halley is an English astronomer best known for computing the orbit of Halley's Comet.
Albert Einstein formulated the theory of relativity, which revolutionized modern astrophysics.
Bohr studied mathematics and philosophy but switched to physics when he won a prize for examining the property of surface tension.
Mr. Pauli made major contributions to quantum mechanics, quantum field theory, and solid-state physics.
Werner Heisenberg was a German physicist and philosopher who is noted for his crucial contributions to quantum mechanics.
Edwin Hubble was an American astronomer who played a crucial role in establishing the field of extragalactic astronomy.
George Lemaitre proposed the theory of expansion of the universe.
Oppenheimer was an American theoretical physicist and professor of physics.
He was an English astronomer noted primarily for the theory of stellium nucleosynthesis.
These two discovered background radiation by using a small antenna and a microwave, detecting low levels of radiation.
Armstrong and Aldrin were the first people on the moon from the Apollo 11 mission. Armstrong was the first official person on the moon.